Hello ladies, welcome to my YouTube channel, Cooking with TK once again. So now I did say that I will be having a lockdown series where I'm going to be posting videos each and every day for 21 days. Yes, so basically this is the first video of that series that I'm having, and I did ask you guys to come to me with video suggestions or topic suggestions. And if you've got any questions, you can come to me with the questions and I will answer the questions on the channel. So I have gotten a lot of suggestions, and for everybody that actually sends suggestions, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be dealing with all the suggestions that you ladies came with. Some suggestions might take a bit longer than others for me to talk about. Reason being is that obviously some topics I need to do research about. I don't know everything about everything here, so that's why. And some topics it's just going to be fairly easy for me to speak about, because some obviously I think that are things that I personally believe in, some are things that I practice, some are things that I always speak about anyways, so it's going to be easier. So before we get to it, if it's your first time joining me, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. And if it's not your first time joining me, well then welcome back. Thank you so much for the continuous support, and also continue to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and also tell your friends to tell their friends, because the more we are, the merrier. Okay, so the first suggestion that I actually got was from a lady who is asking me to speak about the fear that women have when it comes to leaving toxic relationships, and the fear that they have because of the number of years that they have spent in a relationship. Now, this is a woman empowerment topic, because there's a lot of women that actually are going through this on a day-to-day basis. There's a lot of women that are stuck in 6-7 year relationships with just being a girlfriend. There's no there's no future plans, there's no there's nothing that is going on, there's no progress with the relationship. It's just we're just there, we're dating, you cook for him, you wash for him, you do all these things. Basically this guy is getting wife benefits from you while he is not giving you anything back. And this topic is actually a very serious topic, and it's a sad topic, because like I said, a lot of women go through it, and I kind of understand why women go through this, because as women, we really want to settle down. At one point in our lives, we really want to settle down. We have a lot of things that we have a lot of factors that actually motivates us to get into certain relationships, and a lot of factors that make us stay in certain relationships, even when someone says that this relationship is not going anywhere. But women have this thing of saying, oh no, maybe things are going to change, or it's going to get better. First things first, I don't understand, and I always say this and I always get scrutiny for it, but I'm going to say it again. I don't understand how you are able to be with a man for more than 3 years as just a girlfriend. I mean, what? You're getting to know each other. What more do you want to know about someone? Scientifically, it takes about 9 months to know someone. Well, you can't really fully 100% know anybody, because even ourselves, we can't. Some things about us we're still discovering, we're still getting to know, but it takes 9 months for you to know everything that you need to know about a person, to decide whether you want to make this person your husband or your wife, or you want them to be your partner, or you want to marry them or not. So it takes about 9 months. Now, when a person has been with someone for 3 years, and when you ask, okay, why we're not moving forward, and they say they're still getting to know each other, trust me, sis, there's no such. A man is able to date a woman for 6 months and marry her, because he has seen all that he needs to see. Unless obviously there's financial constraints, which I don't subscribe to. If there's financial constraint, then maybe, just maybe, you can stay. And also there is talks that, you guys are going to be moving somewhere. It's not just financial constraints and you just quiet. If you know that, okay, this guy maybe is still starting up his business or whatever that he's doing, and then you know that, at a certain time, then you will move somewhere, then, well, you're welcome to stay if that's what you chose, and if that's what you understand, and if that's what you guys have spoken about. So women end up staying in these relationships because, and also another thing that plays a big role is the age. We women have a biological clock, whether we want to admit it or not, or we choose to ignore that factor. We do have a biological clock, and we know that at a certain time, if you haven't had children, or if you haven't found someone to make your life partner, to have children with, then there's going to be a time in your life where it's going to be very difficult for you to have children. So then women have this fear, then they use that as the defense force, like this is what I'm staying for, because I've been with this person for so long and I know them. I know now starting all over again with someone new. To me, it's like there is nothing wrong with starting with someone new. Even if you've been with someone for 5-6 years, there is nothing wrong with starting with someone new. If you see where you are is not progressing, your relationship with this person is not progressing, they're doing everything, they could have married you if they wanted to, but they're not marrying you, or they're not moving the direction that you want, because obviously we have to also admit not everybody wants to get married, and that is definitely fine. I mean, we all make choices, we all have choices, and we all have reasons for the choices that we make. So women have this fear. I don't know if I'd say it's the fear of being alone, or it's the fear of the biological clock, or maybe it's the fear of I wasted my time. I mean, whether you stay, you're gonna waste more time staying with someone than just leaving that person and starting over somewhere else, because you're always a new person to somebody, and there's somebody who could be with you for 6 months and see that, okay, this is my wife, this is my future wife, this is somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with, while you are there 6-7 years and you're just dating someone. I never understand that concept. I never understand how, as women, we're able to say we are scared of the whole biological clock, we're scared of wasting our time, but it's so easy for us to waste our time in relationships that are not going anywhere. So to me 3 years dating is the max that you could date someone. And then you hear people saying, no, I've been with this person for 12 years and they have like maybe they have more than one child, and you're just like, but why are you there? And women have this fear of being alone so much that a woman, even that's why you'd find some women, they actually commit suicide, say the relationship never worked, and maybe the woman spends 6 years in the relationship, and then the guy, after the relationship doesn't work, the guy finds someone, and then within a year they marry that person. Women just feel like, I don't know whether they feel like they're failures, or they are bitter, or they feel like, well, without this person now they are nothing. It's just, I never understand it, and I don't think I'd ever understand it, and I actually don't want to understand it because I don't want to do it, because once you understand something, then you kind of find ways to go around it to make it okay, or to make it fitting for you once you actually understand something. So that's why there's some things that I really don't want to understand, because then I still don't want to do it. There is no excuse, there is no reason that would make me stay with a man for so long for just the sake of being in a relationship, or for the sake of staying. I feel like women need to be emotionally strong. Yes, like I feel like we need to be emotionally strong to know that being in a relationship is not the beginning and the end of you. There's so much that you have to offer as a woman besides being in a relationship or being someone's girlfriend or being someone's, baby mama. There's so much that you actually have to offer. And I don't think you just came to this world to be someone's girlfriend for 12 years and then when they leave you, then you kill yourself. You commit suicide. So that is my view on that. And yes, I have never, ever, ever dated someone for that long. I have never dated someone for that long. And even the serious relationships that I've had, they've been a certain number of years, not exceeding the 3 years. Even the one that did almost exceed 3 years, there was progress. We knew what we were doing. There was progress. We're not just girlfriend and boyfriend. So I don't understand, why women have this thing of making themselves so emotionally vulnerable to fall for such things. Because trust me, a man, and another thing, I feel as a woman sometimes, because fine, we always say this, women mature faster than men. You could date someone and they could date you for 10-15 years and they could see nothing wrong with that. While as you are a woman, if you also show that you're okay with it and you're not bringing it up, you're not giving him an ultimatum. And there is nothing wrong with giving someone an ultimatum. If they decide to say, I am not gonna take this, I am leaving, I cannot have this ultimatum, then it's fine. At least they're out of your life. At least you can actually now move to someone better or move to someone who's gonna have the same vision as you. There's nothing wrong with giving someone an ultimatum. Maybe after, however, like maybe let's say after 2 years of dating and you see nothing, maybe you don't know you just know his sisters, maybe you don't know his parents. Well, not that knowing parents these days actually does anything, because these parents are just as dirty as their sons. But say you're dating someone for 2 years and you see no movement and you just girlfriend and boyfriend. There's nothing wrong with just sitting them down and asking them, so where to from here? We've been together for 2 years. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 about me. Is there anything that you feel is missing for you to take the next step? And if a guy says, oh no, you're putting me under pressure, I can't do this, then let them go, let them be. There's someone out there who would be able to actually see you and, date you for 6-7 months and just be like, you know what? I want to send my uncles to your house. I want to be with you. I want to make you my wife. I want to do this. And another thing, women have this thing of, and it's not actually just women. I'm not sure if it is women or it's just relationships in general. Most of the time when people say, the relationship is going to the next level, or when people date for like those 1, 2, 3 years, the next thing you see is a child. It's like only like 40% of the time you see marriages and things like that. But mostly the next thing you see is a child, and you're just like, how? Why? I mean, you're increasing the number now of, because most of the time we all know that pregnancy in relationships and bringing in a child in a relationship can change a lot of things. It could either break or make the relationship. It could. So why are you and the risks are higher if you guys are just dating. There's no sort of commitment. There's no sort of obligation that the person has to you. Unlike you guys being married. When you're married, obviously you guys know that, okay, you have to weather the storm together. Whatever hardships that come with the pregnancy or whatever, stress that comes with having a child or having to feed a third person, you guys have to be together if you're married. But then if you're not, then it's so easy for people to leave. It's so easy for guys to leave, and it's so easy for someone to just say, I know this is too much for me, I wanna get out of this relationship. And then what's left of you as a woman. You left as a single mother, and then when you left as a single mother, you left as a bitter single mother, because the guy will move on to another girl, a girl that will make it very clear from the start that, you know, I'm gonna be with you for a certain period of time, and if you don't do anything after 2 years, 3 years, or whatever amount of years that the girl chooses, I'm gonna leave. If you don't make it clear where you are going with me, I'm gonna leave. Why are other women so okay with saying, oh, we've been together for 7 years, oh, we have 2 kids, you know, we girlfriend and boyfriend, and we have 2 kids. I never understand it. It never makes sense. And I feel that as women, we should really, really look at ourselves, you know, look at yourself and say, what is it that is so wrong with me that I'm willing, or I'm okay with, you know, staying with this person for so long? What is it that is so wrong with me that I can't leave this person, and I can see that this is not going anyway? You know, this person is not speaking anything with regards to future plans with me. All we're doing is we're going out, you know, we're having fun, we're posting on social media, we couple goals, but there's, in terms of growth as a couple, there's no growth as a couple. We're not going anywhere as a couple. I think a lot of things actually starts with us as women. It starts with us as women. You see yourself as okay with just being a girlfriend for all these years. You see yourself as okay with just being a baby mama for all these years. And you find nothing wrong with that. Why? What is the cause? And if it means that you need to do some sort of self-introspection, if it means that you need to go see a therapist so that you understand why you find that behavior okay, unless obviously you don't want to get married, unless obviously you are the type of woman that's like, you know what, marriage is not for me, it's not something that I want, it's not something that, you know, I've aspired to do, it's not something, then that's fine. You know, this video is not for you. That is totally different, and it's fine. You know, some women are like that. Or you've told yourself, you know, I don't want to have kids, I don't want to get married, I just want to date or have a life partner, because obviously boyfriend, a partner, it's two different things. But then I think we should actually look at ourselves and ask ourselves, okay, I want to get married, I want to have kids, and, you know, I want to have my kids grow up in a happy, healthy environment with both mother and father in the house. But I've been with this person for 6 years and there's none of that happening. Why am I allowing it to happen? And what is stopping it from happening? Obviously, like I said, if it's financial constraints that you subscribe to and that you chose you chose to be part of, then also this video is not really for you, because I mean, you chose that, that's fine. But then if you see that, okay, financially this person can marry me, they know a lot about me, they know everything that they need to know about me and all of that stuff, then I think you should look at yourself. You should look at yourself and try to figure out what is your problem, because a lot of things that we attract and a lot of things that we do and how we interact with people, it all starts with us and what we take in relationships, any kind of relationships, and what we take and what we stand for and what we tolerate, it all starts with us. So for now, that will be all. Please keep your suggestions, your topic suggestions coming. I have topic suggestions, and I think I will post a video later on because they are very interesting. But then you can also just keep them coming, and also comment in the comment section below. Have you been in a long relationship, and have you know, how was the experience? Have you done self-introspection and you found out what was your problem, or what was the issue, what made you, you know, stay in that kind of a relationship? And or are you currently in a relationship, and how is that going for you, and why are you still there, or really you don't want to get married, or stuff like that. So please comment in the comment section below, and I still love you guys so much. Bye.